Hello and good day. Today we explore the chilling story of the Hinterkaifeck murders. Imagine a remote Bavarian farmhouse, nestled deep within dark woods. The air is thick with silence, broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves and the distant cry of a raven. The year is 1922, and life on this isolated farmstead, known as Hinterkaifeck, seems quiet and ordinary. But beneath this facade of rural tranquility lies a chilling tale of horror, a tale of unexplained footsteps, mysterious disappearances, and brutal murders that would haunt Germany for generations. This is the story of the Hinterkaifeck murders, one of the most perplexing and unsettling true crime cases in history. Hinterkaifeck was a modest but prosperous farm located about 70 kilometers north of Munich. Owned by the Gruber family, it stood in eerie isolation, surrounded by dense forests and rolling fields. The farm's residents included Andreas Gruber, the stern and reclusive patriarch, his wife Casilia, their widowed daughter Victoria Gabriel, and Victoria's two young children, Casilia and Joseph. Life on the farm was hard but predictable, a daily grind of tending to livestock, plowing fields, and enduring the harsh Bavarian winters. But in the months leading up to March 1922, strange occurrences began unsettling the Gruber family. Andreas mentioned hearing footsteps echoing through the farmhouse at night. Footsteps that didn't belong to anyone in the household. Tools disappeared, only to reappear in odd places. A newspaper from Munich was found on the property, though no one had purchased it. Most unsettling of all, Andreas discovered fresh tracks in the snow leading from the woods to the farmhouse, but none leading back. On April 4th, 1922, neighbors grew concerned when no one had seen or heard from the Gruber family for several days. The usually bustling farm was eerily silent. A search party was assembled, and what they found inside the barn would forever sear itself into their memories. The bodies of Andreas, Cecilia, Victoria, and young Cecilia were discovered piled beneath a layer of hay in the barn. Their skulls had been brutally bludgeoned with a mattock, a farming tool with a heavy, sharpened blade. Inside the farmhouse, the horror continued. The maid, Maria Baumgartner, who had only just started working at Hinterkaifeck the day before the murders, was found dead in her quarters. Baby Joseph was discovered in his crib, his small body lifeless. The brutality of the murders was shocking. The forensic examination revealed that young Cecilia had likely survived for several hours after the attack, tearing out clumps of her own hair in agony. The killer had remained on the farm for several days after the murders, feeding the livestock, cooking meals, and even tending to household chores. The investigation into the Hinterkaifeck murders was extensive but riddled with challenges. Police interviewed numerous suspects, including neighbors, disgruntled former farmhands, and even Victoria's estranged suitor. One theory suggested that Victoria's husband, believed to have died in World War I, had returned seeking vengeance. However, there was no evidence to support this. The discovery of a cache of money within the farmhouse ruled out robbery as a motive. Forensic techniques at the time were rudimentary, and crucial evidence was mishandled or lost. Despite the authorities' best efforts, no definitive suspect was ever identified. Over the years, numerous theories have emerged, each striving to explain the horrors that unfolded at Hinterkaifeck. Investigators and historians alike have sought to piece together the fragmented clues, but the truth remains elusive. One of the most plausible theories centers on a personal conflict within the Gruber family. Andreas Gruber was known for his domineering and abusive nature, and rumors of an incestuous relationship between him and his daughter Victoria had circulated within the community. Some speculate that this dark family dynamic may have driven someone, perhaps a spurned lover or a family member, to commit the murders in a fit of rage. Another theory points to a disgruntled former farmhand. The Gruber family was known to have hired and dismissed several workers over the years. One such individual reportedly harbored a deep grudge against Andreas and had threatened the family in the past. However, no concrete evidence ever linked any former employees to the crime. The idea of an outsider lurking in the shadows has also been explored. Some believe that the killer may have been a transient or a criminal passing through the area. This theory is supported by the strange occurrences leading up to the murders, such as the mysterious footprints in the snow and the unexplained noises in the attic. If the killer had indeed been living secretly on the farm, it would explain their intimate knowledge of the property and the ability to evade detection. One of the more unsettling theories suggests that the murders were premeditated and meticulously planned. The killer's decision to remain on the farm after the murders, feeding the livestock and tending to household chores, indicates a calculated and chilling level of control. This behavior suggests a perpetrator who was either mentally unhinged or disturbingly methodical. There are also suggestions that the murders may have been the work of multiple assailants. The level of violence and the sheer number of victims have led some to believe that one person alone may not have been capable of carrying out the crime. However, no evidence has ever surfaced to confirm the involvement of multiple individuals. Despite the passage of time and numerous investigations, the Hinterkaifeck murders remain unsolved. Each theory offers tantalizing clues, but ultimately raises more questions than answers. The lack of a clear motive and the absence of definitive forensic evidence have cemented this case as one of Germany's most enduring mysteries. In recent years, technological advancements have reignited interest in the Hinterkaifeck murders. While forensic evidence from the crime scene was poorly preserved by modern standards, researchers have attempted to apply contemporary techniques to what little remains. One avenue of investigation has involved the use of modern profiling methods. Experts in criminal psychology have analyzed the details of the case to construct a potential profile of the killer. They suggest that the perpetrator may have been someone with intimate knowledge of the farm, perhaps a former employee, or someone who had developed a deep fixation on the Gruber family. Attempts have also been made to re-examine the available evidence through enhanced digital imaging techniques. Photographs from the crime scene, though limited in number, have been digitally restored to provide clearer insights into the positioning of the bodies and the extent of the injuries. Additionally, archival research has uncovered new documents related to the initial investigation, including witness statements that were previously overlooked. These documents have provided fresh perspectives on the relationships and conflicts within the Gruber household, offering potential clues about the motive behind the murders. Despite these efforts, the case remains officially unsolved. DNA analysis, a key tool in modern investigations, has proven difficult due to the degradation of physical evidence over the decades. Nevertheless, The Hinterkaifeck murders continue to captivate historians, forensic experts, and true crime enthusiasts alike. The enduring fascination with this case speaks to its unique blend of horror, mystery, and historical intrigue. The Hinterkaifeck murders stand as a testament to the challenges of forensic science in the early 20th century and the enduring quest for justice. As you sit in the comfort of your home, safe from the shadows that once loomed over Hinterkaifeck, remember this: some mysteries are never meant to be solved, and somewhere, in the annals of unsolved crimes, the ghostly whispers of Hinterkaifeck still echo, waiting for justice that may never come. Yet again, thank you for spending your time with me today. If this chilling tale made you think, feel, or see the world a little differently, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Lastly, if you're not already part of this storytelling journey, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss the next tale. Until then, stay curious, stay thoughtful, and I'll see you in the next story.